If you're like me, you can't sleep anymore, but you want to. I'll tell you how to go to sleep. Maybe we're the same. I turn the lights off in my house and go to my room. I put my TV almost on mute and lay down facing away from the soft light or whatever procedural show I can find. As I'm almost off to sleep, that's when I pull back. At first, it's the scratching. I thought it was a pest, my AC, electronics. I couldn't produce a noise. It only came at a specific time. I went so far as to knock a hole or two in my drywall and turn off the power in my house while I slept in the common room. But alas, the scratching continued for days. A scratching I couldn't get rid of. I went and saw my doctor. I thought I might have had an insect in my ear or brain. A couple of examinations though, nothing physical was found. Every night when I tried to sleep, the scratching would come back. My mind could not rest. I eventually asked for some time off at work, thinking it was psychological stress. Once I had the time off, I had time to explore myself. I tried sleeping in different rooms in my house. I tried sleeping during the day. I tried sleeping at a hotel. I was desperate to know if anybody else heard it. I know I'm not insane. At any level of comfort is so important. I called my friend. She agreed she would spend some time in my house. I don't have a family or many friends, or a spouse or children. I'm independent and alone most of the time. Then it happened. We'd fall asleep, and once again, the scratching and scraping came. I turned to ask my friend if she heard it, but I didn't have to. She was looking at me, terrified. Her face was frozen in fear. Her eyes rolled back in her head, and she collapsed in the bed. She was passed out. I tried to wake her, but she was out. I sat in a chair and watched while she slept, and the scratching continued. When she woke up, she explained that I was having a nightmare. She didn't hear anything. Embarrassed, I returned home. After another week, it suddenly stopped. No more scratching. No more scratching. It was the best sleep I had in months. Then, as suddenly the scratching stopped, something else started to happen. Almost sleep. Half dreaming, I suppose. I'd see an elongated oval black-shaped table, and I would immediately start walking towards it. For a second, that's when I'd get my vertigo in my bed, and feel as that I had dropped from an unexpected height, or taken a step not to find a stair underneath me. I returned to work as the scratching stopped, and I could sleep most of the night without a problem. But this turn of events was only a precursor to my current state. Something happened to me. It happened during the time of the scratching. I don't know why though. As I was asleep one night, I rolled over and my TV sound went up just a little bit. But it was just static. Unwilling to move, I decided it was something I couldn't overcome, especially the scratching. But my ears caught something out of place. A conversation. A whisper. Will the subject recover? No. You need to tell him. No. Are we done? No. Today, you might be just like me. I basically set up an IV of energy drinks, stimulants, sold off my house, quit my job and found a trailer. It's more tactical anyway. A small area to control. I've been getting training in hand-to-hand combat, and now I waiting for them. No, we're waiting for them, aren't we?